alright. Let's go! Well, you know what? While everything else screwed up with Rogue Warrior, I'm sure this is gonna go by great, as we do Metal Wolf Chaos twice. Or twice for this stream, which means, you see, I was contemplating a speed run with my New Game Plus file, but it's like, if I'm gonna do 2 sessions, I can actually properly show off the game, the upgrade trees, and, you know, pretty much everything in between. I was really hoping Rogue Warrior would work. Even with all the troubleshooting and bug fixes, it just does not work. It just does not work. And it's, quite depressing. But yeah, I forgot when I played this. I think I bought it for the memes, but it is genuinely a very solid mecha. And, I guess I wonder how I'll play it now that I actually know how Armored Core works. Because when I first played it, it felt weirdly instinctual, like I could actually do this.
By the end of the first quarter of the 21st century, freedom was dead in America. Beginning with a large-scale military coup d'etat that erupted in various cities throughout the nation, the rebels seized power in all the central institutions of government. The entire nation appeared to have fallen completely into the hands of the coup d'etat forces. However, one final hope in opposing the coup d'etat forces remained. This final hope being the US President himself. Michael Wilson, the 47th President of the United States, equipped with a special mobile armored ops suit developed in secret by the military, boldly waged his own
personal war
alone to take back America's freedom.
Again, this was made by the Dark Souls team. Holy shit. No wonder.
My special ops suit, Jody.
It looks like a fancy party is about to start. This kind of party is a first for me. Mr. President?
Okay.
Let's party!
Welcome to the White House.
Yeah! We're so
People
back.
outside look really scary, Mr. President. Mr. President, escape via the Eagle Star in the underground base. Now I'll open the entryway to the underground base. Please give your guests some face time with the Commander-in-Chief. Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. President. Enter the underground base using this oversized back door here.
Thanks, Jody.
The enemy are just lowly foot soldiers. Even if they aim at you and fire, they're no match for your special heavy mobile armor.
Damn, this feels like yesteryear. You like me now? Hail to the chief! Okay, this is just unnecessary, but you know what? We'll show these rebels who they're messing with. I'll wipe them off this freaking earth. Okay, we should probably listen to Jody. This is getting a little silly. Alright. I guess that's enough fun.
I'll be back.
We'll retake the White House, Mr. Prez.
Mr. President, the Eagle Star is beyond here. Get going before the enemy chases after you. Proceed ahead while destroying anything that stands in your way. Switching over your weapons, depending on the situation, is the main key to fighting. Try out the weapons in your backpack as you like.
Aw, hell yeah! I have an oversized revolver! This game... I love this game and its infinite ridiculousness. Aw man, it feels so good to be back. I was looking a little dour with, how, you know. I could have sworn the M16 was in here. But maybe I'm just misremembering where the weapons are.
Mr. President, there's an aircraft hangar beyond this passageway. Now let's hurry! The aircraft hangar is behind the barrier. I'll open the barrier now. Please wait a moment. Whoa, something quite dangerous awaits. But with missiles of that caliber, if you aim and fire, you should be able to easily shoot them down. keep you waiting, Mr. President. The barrier has been opened. Air Force One's launch preparations will be complete soon. Well, looky here. More guests! Well, I guess they won't be voting for you next term.
Wow.
The enemy is taking aim at Air Force One. Please be careful.
Yep, this is
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr.
about as
President.
ridiculous as it seems.
How's that for a ticketless check-in? Just another day at the Oval Office, huh, Mr. President? Welcome to Air Force One.
How'd the plane not blow up from that?
Like they were ever invited. They're definitely...
Michael!
Michael! Richard!
Mr. President, it looks like this party is just getting started.
President Michael Wilson's flight from the White House cemented Vice President Richard Hawk's hold on the country, with the Pentagon, Congress, and every other core institution in America firmly in his grasp. Hawk was able to thrust his depravity upon the country in the name of revolution. The land of the free was no more. But let me tell you the story of a man who stood against that tide, who believed in his own justice, even when it seemed the whole country had turned against him. DNN correspondent Peter McDonald.
Jody, update me as to the status of the nation.
The Pentagon, the United Nations, and all central government institutions have fallen into the hands of the Vice President.
Have they?
Mr. President, believe in your own justice. I'm sure your father would have told you the same.
Jody, how's my schedule look for today?
You've got a conference and dinner party at the Japanese embassy regarding wildlife protection.
Oh yeah. Sorry, but I'll have to cancel that. I'm heading out to save America. Can you let them know I won't be able to make it?
Yes, Mr. President.
This is ridiculous.
To my beloved fellow Americans, good evening. This is an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, your American justice and freedom supporter. First of all, what I would like to tell each and every one of you is this. Recent events were not a mere coup d'etat, but Rather, a revolution to correct the wrongs in the United States of America. To our regret, our nation is in a crisis situation. Since 2010, domestic terrorism problems have increased rapidly. Economic disputes originating from the exhaustion of fossil fuels and the sudden rise in unemployment due to the influx of large-scale immigration. Neither the current president nor the American government took actions to address these various problems. On the contrary, they have filled their own pockets adhering to terrorist cells. To correct this situation, Richard Hawk, Arizona insurrection hero and vice president of the old government, and the U.S. military rose to the task at hand. Much like our ancestors did, based in a belief of winning freedom, and based in the belief of an independent war, and based in the belief in this great nation. However, to our regret, an evil to disobey this belief exists in the United States of America.
Oh no.
And here is that evil.
That bastard! He's framing us!
This villain.
We gotta get this guy!
Who first appeared in Washington and began his
Wait,
unjust
I don't have
rampage
Gatling guns yet. This is bullshit!
by the alias Metal Wolf. His current whereabouts are unknown. While all of America will be under martial law until Metal Wolf is caught, please do not confuse the issues at hand. Without fail, the U.S. military elite forces, with a combined strength of 1.5 million, promise to smash this unforgivable evil to pieces. This has been an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, your special remedy for all kinds of evil.
Alright, we're gonna have to try real hard.
Currently, a coup d'etat army encircles the White House and is now closing in. For while this, good luck and
Alright, time to whip out a collectibles guide. Cause there surely is one on Steam. No, not that cheat engine! What the hell's wrong with y'all? Let's see. I don't think I've ever done all these, so, There's a moonlight sword bazooka! Bro, what? Oh. Okay, well.
Get out my special ops suit, Jody.
Really scary, Mr. President. Mr. President, escape via the Eagle Star in the underground base. Now I'll open the entryway to the underground base. Please give your guests some face time with the Commander-in-Chief.
Sample this.
Oh, okay.
Get out my special...
Really scary, Mr. President. Mr. President, escape via the Eagle Star in the underground base. Now I'll open the entryway to the underground base. Please give your guests some face time with the Commander-in-Chief. Was among the POWs you rescued. The enemy are just lowly foot soldiers. Even if they aim at you and fire, they're no match for your special heavy mobile armor. Mr. President, please come back. That's the wrong direction.
Okay.
Mr. President, the Eagle Star is beyond here. Get going before the enemy chases after you. Proceed ahead while destroying anything that stands in your way. Switching over your weapons depending on the situation is the main key to fighting. Try out the weapons in your backpack as you run.
I don't think I've ever gotten all the energy pods.
Mr. President, there's an aircraft hangar beyond this passageway. Now let's hurry! The aircraft hangar is behind the barrier. I'll open the barrier now. Please wait a moment.
Good sequence, sir.
Did I blow up all the cars? Nope, I did not.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. President. The barrier has been opened. Air Force One's launch preparations will be complete soon. Well, looky here. More guests! Well, I guess they won't be voting for you next term.
Mr. President, the enemy is taking aim at Air Force One.
Please be careful. Sorry to...
There we go. Economy rating in the White House, 212. All right. Wow, I didn't even bother with civilians the first time I played this. Amazing. Alright, we might need a worded guide, because I don't think there's any good ones on... Let's see. Oh, there's an HTML one. Very nice. Oh, I completely missed one. Okay. Sorry, folks. We might have to rush this level one more time.
Currently, good luck. Currently, fortunate. Good luck and
Alright, I just want my energy cells.
Get
That's
out,
all.
my special ops.
Really scary, Mr. President. Mr. President, escape via the Eagle Star in the underground base. Now I'll open the entryway to the underground base. Please give your guests some FaceTime with the Commander-in-Chief. Are just lowly foot soldiers. Even if they aim at you and fire, they're no match for your special heavy mobile armor.
Alright, we are bugging out.
Mr. President, the Eagle Star is beyond here. Get going before the enemy chases after you. Proceed ahead while destroying anything that stands in your way. Switching over your weapons, depending on the situation, is the main key to fighting. Try out the weapons in your backpack as you like.
There's a pair of weapons I want to develop before the next one.
Mr. President, there's an aircraft hangar beyond this passageway. Now let's hurry. The aircraft hangar is behind the barrier. I'll open the barrier now. Please wait a moment. Keep you waiting, Mr. President. The barrier has been opened. Air Force One's launch preparations will be complete soon. Well, looky here. More guests! Well, I guess they won't be voting for you next term.
Mr. President, the enemy is taking aim at Air Force One.
Please be careful.
Alright, any day now.
Sorry.
Alright, let's get out of here. I'm not sure how I'd get S rank on this whole mission.
The coup d'etat army that occupies San Francisco still runs rampant and deprives 780,000 citizens of their freedom. Target areas that the enemy force uses as the base of their military activities are built around the town. Target areas where enemy forces are concentrated are dangerous, but you can weaken their morale by destroying enemy armies. Destroy. This mission goes by the call name. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Damn! The money amount is not with me. I'm tempted to farm one more time, just so I can see if I, just to see if I can develop, you know.
The coup d'etat army that occupies San Francisco still runs rampant and deprives 708 target. Destroy this. Good luck.
Sample this.
Alright, let's see.
Mr. President, how's the skydiving?
Not too bad.
San Francisco, occupied by coup d'etat forces, will be the starting point of our counteroffensive. And here's the starting grid.
Okay.
That's quite a gentlemanly landing, sir, befitting only of a U.S. president.
The gentleman in me goes off the clock at 5 p.m. And now I'm gonna take America back!
Yeah! Sorry.
Annihilate the enemy army by destroying the target areas where the troops have amassed. Destroy all the target areas scattered throughout, and take back the town.
Nope.
Good luck.
Okay, let's try this again. Might do a little bit better this time.
Annihilate the enemy army by destroying the target areas where the troops have amassed. Destroy all the target areas scattered throughout, and take back the town.
Sample this. Sequencer.
Mr. President, POWs are being transported in that cage. Destroy the cage with light firearms and rescue the people inside. Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were used to develop new weapons for the military. Way to go, Mr. President! Now the POW can be safely liberated. The enemy forces have even captured San Francisco's cable cars. We can't let them get away with using the symbol of this great American city. Self-destruct device. The time limit self-destruct device has been activated. Hurry and destroy it. A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to play the Chinese air hoop. The POWs have been safely freed.
These dirtbags.
On your radar are designated targets in each area. Destroy each target and blow the area to oblivion. Reinforcements come from the adjacent areas. When there are too many reinforcements, try attacking from another area. You could call it winning by retreating. This has been a momentous first job.
Let's see. Where's our next things?
The target with the spinning antenna is the enemy's communications facility. From this facility, when communications are made, large numbers of reinforcements join the battle. It's really a nuisance, so destroy it first. Still remain.
Patrol the vicinity area well.
Mr. President, destroy every target area and annihilate the enemy army.
You succeeded in saving the POWs.
Whoa! High-powered weapons like bazookas are effective against the tough tank armor. Please don't hold back on using the weapons in your backpack.
Assemble this. Sequencer. Assemble this. Sequencer. Assemble this.
Oh, I see now. Wonder if I missed a few.
Sequencer.
Well, let's get searching.
Assemble this. Sequencer.
Okay, I don't know if I've gotten everything yet. Okay, there's a bunch more crates. Let's just blow them all up. Feels like I've nearly gotten everybody. Maybe I did get all the hostages the first time I did this. Whatever. Okay, I'm pretty sure my preview's a little out of sync. But, I'm not gonna fret too much about this.
Sequencer. Assemble this.
Okay. I think we almost have everything. Just a...
Sequencer. About this. Sequencer.
Damn, I need some more. I need some more rocket rounds. Except there's no rocket rounds to be found.
Just a bit more, Mr. President.
Jeez Louise. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Not yet. No. Hell. I think I have to deal with that.
The enemy forces have usurped a building, making it a target.
The building was opened 2 years ago on April 25th. It's named the Haokon Denkai China Building. Each season it's...
This.
The Christmas tree tops them all. Over 800,000 people came to see it last December. For such a long time, I've been wondering how lovely that gorgeous building would look if it were destroyed. I feel bad for the owner, but hey, let's smash the hell out of it. Suspiciously tall targets are enemy headquarter installations. The morale of the troops is rising due to the HQ installations. Destroy the HQ facilities first and eradicate their will to fight.
I wonder if I got them all. Feels like I got them all.
Sequencer.
I know it's taken a little, but look, what can I say? I'm a kleptomaniac. Can't be helped.
Sequencer.
But I will say this though, this is an excellent game.
One area remaining. Show them the true heart of America.
Well, darn, I think I blew up all of them. Damn it. Okay. This is gonna take way too long.
Nice thinking on your feet. Uh-oh, Mr. President! Could this be a thank you for destroying the area? That fat boy needs a presidential diet. I guess he's had too much junk food. Give that kid some too. Make junk food out of him, Mr. President.
Damn, my loadout sucks for this one.
Mr. President, the fuselage damage rate is above 50%. Missed.
Okay. Damn. Alright. This is quite bad. Alright, guys, hear me out. I have a plan. Alright. Ugh. Well, that was a disappointing mess.
Annihilate the enemy army by destroying the target areas where the troops have amassed. Destroy all the target areas scattered throughout, and take back the town.
Settled this. Sequence, sir.
Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were used to develop new weapons for the military.
Mr. President, POWs are being transported in that cage. Destroy the cage with light firearms and rescue the people inside.
Way to go, Mr. President! Now the POW can be safely liberated.
The enemy forces have even captured San Francisco's cable cars. We can't let them get away with using the symbol of this great American city.
Self-destruct device is attached to the cage. The destruct device kicks into action when you draw close for a fixed period of time. Be careful. A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to play the Chinese air hoop. The POWs have been safely freed.
On your radar are designated targets in each area. Destroy each target and blow the area to oblivion. Reinforcements come from the adjacent areas. When there are too many reinforcements, try attacking from another area. You could call it winning by retreating. Soldiers are coming in swarms. Shotguns with a wide firing area or machine guns with a high rapid fire rate are effective here. Try out the weapons in your backpack as you roll. Mr. President, the target area has been destroyed. This has been a momentous first job.
This is so not an efficient way of doing this. That being said, though, damn, this firepower is great. Okay, I think I'll be able to get most of them this time.
Sequence, sir.
Mr. President, destroy every target area and annihilate the enemy army. The target with the spinning antenna is the enemy's communications facility. From this facility, when communications are made, large numbers of reinforcements join the battle. It's really a nuisance, so destroy it first.
Okay, I'd better just pick up all the ammo that I can. Because those buildings aren't blowing up themselves.
You succeeded in saving the POWs.
Alright, hopefully I haven't missed any shield units. That would be very sad.
Weapons like bazookas are effective against the tough tank armor. Please don't hold back on using the weapons in your backpack.
has been activated. Hurry and destroy it. Mr. President, the POW rescue failed.
Damn it! There were two! Okay, I'm not going back to do this.
Mr. President, there are 5 areas remaining. Destroy them one after the other.
Well, that's disappointing. I do want to redo this level, though, for the hostages. But, why does this level take an inferno amount of time? Okay, I'm gonna approach from the other side and see if I can snipe out the 2 spots.
Just a bit more, Mr. President. forces have usurped the building, making it a target. The building was opened 2 years ago on April 25th. It's named the Halcon Dinkai China Building. Each season it's decorated with gorgeous lights. Their Christmas tree tops them all. Over 800,000 people came to see it last December. For such a long time, I've been wondering how lovely that gorgeous building would look if it were destroyed. I feel bad for the owner, but hey, let's smash the hell out of it. Nice thinking on your feet. That boy needs a presidential diet. I guess he's had too much junk food. Yeah, that kid's some too. Make junk food out of him, Mr. President. Mr. President, where are you up to? I thought I told you to use light firearms to destroy it. That boy's punishment seems to have done the trick. Just a little more and your work is done, Mr. President. Mr. President, the fuselage deck, you're in danger. Wow! What a perfect display of your talents, Mr. President.
Not really, Jody. Nothing to get excited about.
America.
Ugh. Yeesh. Alright, well...
The enemy forces in San Francisco have been
There
annihilated.
we go.
Nice work, Mr. President.
Sure.
All in a day's work, huh, Mr. President?
Nope, we've only just begun. The fight will continue. as long as the America inside my heart is still alive.
You heard the man, but we might be farming this level for a bit. A sharp rebuke of cannon fire echoed across San Francisco as President Wilson commenced his counteroffensive against the vice president's regime. The liberation of the city struck a chord in the heart of a small band of patriots whose alabaster souls still believed in the freedom that Richard Hawk had stripped away. A movement had been born, and it wanted Hawk to get the hell out of Dodge. The wings of justice were spreading like an eagle getting ready to soar. DNN correspondent Peter McDonald.
Mr. President, the Information Management Department received an email that might interest you.
An email?
Actually, it's a sound file.
Play it for me.
Yes, boss.
Are seeking volunteers to oppose the coup d'etat forces. Waiting response from fellow sympathizers.
The sound quality is terrible. Could you try and contact the person who sent the email?
Sure, of course, boss.
Maybe America's faith in freedom hasn't faded just yet. And Jody, I'm taking back our country going from west to east.
Go west. I mean, east, young man. Huh? Mr. President, we got a message from the Information Management Department. The coup d'etat forces are making an announcement on national television.
Connect me.
God,
Dear fellow Americans,
oh man.
good evening. This is an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, where the password is overflowing love and daily benevolence. Today, we bring you a most unfortunate bulletin. Last evening, the city of San Francisco suffered extensive damage at the hand of Metal Wolf, who suddenly appeared. In addition to slaughtering unresisting citizens, this heinous terrorist took citizens hostage and made an unjust demand for the release of violent criminals and the sum of $500 million.
What?
This vicious
Felix
act could easily be the worst in U.S. history.
I can't
Metal
believe
Wolf's
this
pilot
nonsense.
Is meaner than Satan himself.
Wow!
And we will not permit him to get away with acts like this. We Americans will never yield to such evil. We Americans will obtain our own justice. Although martial law continues, my fellow Americans, please bear with our situation. To defend this lovable nation, let's lead the brave fight together. This has been an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, where our motto, justice over theory, is your motto.
That's such lies!
We've been made public enemy number one. How about seeking exile or asking for help from other nations?
No, I'm the president. I can't be the one to start a war in this country. I'll be the one to wage the war.
This is a president I can get behind. I mean, what?
Mr. President.
Seriously though, this guy's great. You know what? I'm glad Rogue Warrior screwed up.
Hey Jody, update me on the situation in the West.
We're sadly going back to San Fran. I'm sorry, Mr. Prez.
The coup d'etat army that occupies San Francisco still runs rampant and deprives 780,000 citizens of their freedom. Target areas that the enemy force... Target areas where this... Good luck!
Alright, let's go develop some stuff, because good heavens. Damn! I was hoping I could develop too. Because if I remembered anything from Metal Wolf Chaos, you want... yeah, you basically want the, machine guns. You want the chain gun, you want the chain gun EN, real fast, because those things just... they just rock. And then it kind of goes from there. I guess this is technically small arms fire? Feels like a terrible idea. We might be in San Fran for a little. I'm sorry, everyone. Alright, let's actually rescue the hostages.
Annihilate the enemy army by destroying the target areas where the troops have amassed. Destroy all the target areas scattered throughout, and take back the town.
Yeehaw!
have even captured San Francisco's cable cars. We can't let them get away with using the symbol of this great American city. On your radar are designated targets in each area. Destroy each target and blow the area to oblivion. Reinforcements come from the adjacent areas. When there are too many reinforcements, try attacking from another area. You could call it winning by retreating. Mr. President, the target area has been destroyed. This has been a momentous first job.
Kicked into action when you draw close for a fixed period of time. Be careful. The time limit self-destruct device has been activated. Hurry and destroy it.
Thankfully, there's no one here this time, so we can just casually, smose it by.
The target with the spinning antenna is the enemy's communications facility. From this facility, when communications are made, large numbers of reinforcements join the battle. It's really a nuisance, so destroy it first.
rescued. They were used to develop new weapons for the military.
Mr. President, there are 5 areas remaining. Destroy them one after the other. Mr. President.
I will say, this mission does give a lot of dough.
The enemy forces have usurped a building, making it a target.
The building was opened 2 years ago on April 25th. It's named the Haokon Denkai China Building. Each season it's decorated with gorgeous lights. Their Christmas tree tops them all. Over 800,000 people came to see it last December.
Damn.
For such a long time, I've been wondering how lovely that gorgeous building would look if it was...
Okay, I think I got all the
I
POWs.
feel bad for the owner, but hey, let's smash the hell out of it. Way to go, Mr. President. Now the POW can be safely liberated.
suspiciously tall targets are enemy headquarter installations. The morale of the troops is rising due to the HQ installations. Destroy the HQ facilities first, and eradicate their will to fight. Like bazookas are effective against the tough tank armor. Please don't hold back on using the weapons in your backpack. Mr. President, there's one area remaining. Show them the true heart of America.
Not the best use of gun ammo, but, well, whatever.
Nice thinking on your feet. That fat boy needs a presidential diet. I guess he's had too much junk food. Give that kid some too. Make junk food out of him, Mr. President. Seems to have done the trick. Just a little more and your work is done, Mr. President.
There we go.
The enemy...
There we go. That's a better economy doodad. Beverly Hills? What did I just see? You, sir, are witnessing the greatest patriotic game ever made by the Dark Souls guys. Yes, that's right. The Dark Souls guys made this one. And, yeah, I guess we're just gonna party. There are a crazy amount of hostages though, across the whole Ute. So yeah, we're going across the U.S. to rescue a bunch of hostages and do a whole bunch of other things, I suppose.
On the prison island Alcatraz, only 3 kilometers offshore from San Francisco, the enemy force is setting up a huge electromagnetic
Send us the
Alcatraz
link
cannon
now.
to combat terrorism. All the shelling in the desert region has implanted fear into the hearts of the people on the west coast. The shelling is directed at keeping the dissidents in check.
By destroying the energy tanks around the Alcatraz cannon, you can stop its operation.
The current is so strong that no one has ever escaped from Alcatraz. Please be careful not to fall in the ocean. Aim to destroy the Alcatraz cannon. This mission goes by the call name
Smash the island prison.
Good luck
And Godspeed, Mr. President. Okay, so you see, originally, I, I'm gonna save before I do this, because, I forget when we can start trying to get EN chain guns. If we can get the energy chain guns, I might be doing a bit of farming. Okay, we're not saving this. I'm gonna go check my original file.
The enemy force has concentrated strength in the center of Chicago.
Because, yeah, I completely missed it. Oh no, I did miss it the first time.
Just this. Good luck.
Alright, let's see how far along I am in the weapons chain. Oh, there we go. I'm on the final tiers of this thing. Although the manufacturing cost is, yeah, definitely would raise an eyebrow. But no, we are not using my New Game Plus file.
Welcome.
As much as I would like to use my New Game Plus file, no. We shall refrain for now. So yeah, I forgot if I ever went after all the hostages the first time I ever did this, but it turns out I did, so,
Bye. Good luck.
Alright, let's do this. Let's manufacture... I really would like to manufacture this one, but no dice. Oh no! Crap, I'm too broke. I think double M24... Yeah, no. Yeah, it's the M2... Okay, we're like 2 tiers away from maxing out the M2400. I don't recommend trying to route things, but... to be honest, the machine guns are excellent. They're pretty gross. The thing about the energy variant, though, is that the energy variant goes right through, it goes through enemy armor, I think, which really helps out in the later battles, and double M200 energy guns is just gross. But yeah, I guess we'll just go with this loadout for now. See what I can get.
Enemy forces occupy a gun battery that big.
Uh-oh. Alright. Oh, here goes everything.
A gun battery that big should take 5 minutes to recharge. Until then, head for the Alcatraz cannon in the center of the island. Is that?
This is DNN's Peter McDonald reporting. That's the heinous terrorist Metal Wolf, as seen from the air. He's trying to take over the Alcatraz cannon
and destroy the West Coast!
DNN is coming to you live and exclusively as these events unfold.
Forget him and keep your mind on the mission, Mr. President. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops. Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were probably used to make the Alcatraz cannon. Mr. President, that device also seems to supply energy to the Alcatraz cannon. You should destroy it in order to decrease the energy recharge supply.
Ugh, this mission's gonna be a rough one.
Cannon has been recharged 50%. Don't forget, when the going gets tough, the tough get going, Mr. President. The fuselage damage. Something massive is blocking the road. Uh-oh, the armor looks tough as nails. Pound it with overwhelming fire. That massive armored vehicle is laying landmines. Watch your step, Mr. President. The defense strength is high against live ammunition.
The U.S. military is being decimated platoon after platoon.
What I wouldn't give for a fly swatter for this buzzing insect. Didn't you say you'd smash them faster than a Florida recount? All the target areas have been destroyed. All that's left to do is put a stop to the Alcatraz cannon, Mr. President.
The army has been completely vaporized. Metal Wolf, your cruelty won't go unpunished.
Damn. Okay. Okay. We, might need to go back to the drawing board on this one. Okay.
Enemy. A gun battery that big should take 5 minutes to recharge. Until then, head for the Alcatraz cannon in the center of the island. For
Forget him, and keep your mind on the mission, Mr. President. A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops. Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were probably used to make the Alcatraz cannon. Mr. President. Is blocking the road. Whoa, the armor looks tough as nails. That massive armored vehicle is laying landmines. Watch your step, Mr. President. The defense strength is high against live ammunition.
Decimated platoon after platoon.
What I wouldn't give for a fly swatter for this buzzing insect. Mr. President, the Alcatraz cannon has been recharged 50%. Don't forget, when the going gets tough, the tough get going, Mr. President. All the target areas have been destroyed. All that's left to do is put a stop to the Alcatraz cannon, Mr. President.
The army has been completely vaporized. Metal Wolf, your cruelty won't go unpunished. Has been demolished. So, the U.S. military has had something up its sleeve.
Those who interfere will be eliminated.
That guy was pretty fierce. Now let's get to smashing that Alcatraz cannon. The energy tanks...
Woohoo!
Before Metal Wolf could seize the area, under military orders, the soldiers blew up the Alcatraz cannon. Simply amazing! The U.S. military gets the job done no matter what.
Wow.
That confused journalist better double-check his facts.
Today, once again, U.S. military forces were dealt a lethal blow by Metal Wolf. But thanks to these heroes in our military, Metal Wolf and his conspiracy have been held in check. Our hearts go out to the men and women who sacrificed their lives in battle, and to their families as well. Any further reporting is too dangerous. Our news team is seeking refuge. Be the first to know as we continue pursuing Metal Wolf. Because yes, the pen is still mightier than the sword. This has been Peter McDonald for DNN.
Talk about biased reporting. It's exhausting to listen to. But at least the West Coast is safe now. Excellent work,
Mr. President. Alright, let's go for a few more rounds before I plop off from here. Darn! We almost got them all! The destruction of the Alcatraz cannon brought peace to the West Coast and gave the resistance new momentum. But Richard Hawk's messaging continued to have a strong hold on the American people. Destroy Metal Wolf! We cried along the hysterical brainwashed children, and that ignorant chorus became the battle hymn of our oppressors. In time, we would be made painfully aware just how blind we were. DNN correspondent, Peter McDonald.
By the way, Jody, what happened with yesterday's email?
The Information Management Department succeeded in contacting the source of the email.
Really? Let me hear it.
I am the one who formed the resistance to put a stop to Richard Hawk and his recklessness. Right now I'm aiming for a united uprising and seek volunteers. Metal Wolf, we eagerly await your rampage.
Great. They haven't sold out hope yet.
Mr. President, I haven't been this happy since that supermarket going out of business sale when I was searching for my favorite candy and I found the last box all covered in dust at the back of the rack. And the expiration date was still good.
I know the feeling, Jody. Brief me on the next battlefield.
Sure, Mr. President.
Yeah, this game is just nuts.
The coup d'etat aren't targeted. District this. Good luck and.
Alright, I wonder if we can make two of these things. That's what I really want, but I can only make one of these. Damn. This or do I do this? Okay, because I think in 2 more levels I can start buying the energy variant of our beloved machine gun. Because, yeah, as much as I like the M249, no, this damage is not good. But this 600 per hit damage, though, that'll do something alright. I guess Alcatraz is... Okay, this is gonna sound real bad for me to say, but I guess Alcatraz is not a terrible place to farm. But, yeah, I might just go with double MG 200s and just kind of go to town. I really wish we could sell back our weapons. That's like the only thing I have against Metal Wolf Chaos. What do you mean the president can't frickin' sell his weapons back? This is America! Come on! Unbelievable. But, alright. Let me be right back. Don't worry. We'll have a little bit more of this ridiculous game. Alright, let's get back to business. Let's go blow up even more things! Ah. I guess this will have to do for now. As I, rush Alcatraz. I never thought that'd be a sentence, but yes, we are rushing Alcatraz.
On the prison island Alcatraz, only 3 kilobytes. Good luck! Enemy for... A gun battery that big should take 5 minutes to recharge. Until then, head for the Alcatraz cannon in the center of the island. Forget him, and keep your mind on the mission, Mr. President. Mr. President.
might have missed one. Because I know one of them in the cave triggered the, Oh! Oh, I think I see what happened there. All right.
Decimated platoon after platoon.
What I wouldn't give for a fly swatter for this buzzing insect. The defense strength is high against live ammunition. Destroyed. All that's left to do is put a stop to the Alcatraz cannon, Mr. President.
The army has been completely vaporized. Metal Wolf, your cruelty won't go unpunished. Oh
no! The energy tank.
There we go.
The coup d'etat this. Good luck.
No! I'm 10,000 shy! No! Pain.
Currently, good luck.
Alright, you know what? This one's fast. I think we can just do this instead.
Get out my special...
Really scary, Mr. President. Mr. President, escape via the Eagle Star in the underground base. Now I'll open the entryway to the underground base. Please give your guests some FaceTime with the Commander-in-Chief. Foot soldiers. Even if they aim at you and fire, they're no match for your special heavy mobile armor.
A speed run.
The Eagle Star is beyond here. Get going before the enemy chases after you. Proceed ahead while destroying anything that stands in your way. Switching over your weapons, depending on the situation, is the main key to fighting. Try out the weapons in your backpack as you like. Mr. President, there's an aircraft hangar beyond this passageway. Now let's hurry. The aircraft hangar is behind the barrier. I'll open the barrier now. Please wait a moment. Keep you waiting, Mr. President. The barrier has been opened. Air Force One's launch preparations will be complete soon. Well, looky here. More guests. Well, I guess they won't be voting for you next term.
Mr. President, the enemy is taking aim at Air Force One. Please be careful.
Hail to the chief.
Sorry.
Alright, this better get me just enough. Dang. Still not enough. Wow. This game really hates me.
Good luck.
Okay, actually no. Maybe I can manufacture this. Because these... Damn it! No! Oh, I'm gonna cry. I can't manufacture another one. Oh, well. I'll be honest, I think Metal Wolf Chaos was a little ahead of Armored Core 6 in the I want to farm department, cause, oh boy. So yeah, we'll just get 2 of these. Even though the other one has a lot more ammo. We're almost to the final tier of machine gun weaponry. I just need to redo the first mission one more time super duper quickly. And we'll get it.
Currently, good luck.
Get out my special...
Really scary, Mr. President. Mr. President, escape via the Eagle Star in the underground base. Now I'll open the entryway to the underground base. Please give your guests some face time with the Commander-in-Chief. Soldiers. Even if they aim at you and fire, they're no match for your special heavy mobile armor. Mr. President, the Eagle Star is beyond here. Get going before the enemy chases after you. Proceed ahead while destroying anything that stands in your way. Switching over your weapons, depending on the situation, is the main key to fighting. Try out the weapons in your backpack as you like. aircraft hangar beyond this passageway. Now let's hurry. The aircraft hangar is behind the
Alright.
barrier. I'll open the barrier now. Please wait a moment. Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. President. The barrier has been opened. Air Force One's launch preparations will be complete soon.
Alright.
Well, looky here. More guests. Well, I guess they won't be voting for you next term.
Mr. President, the enemy is taking aim at Air Force One.
Please be careful.
Man, I don't even need to. Well, I would say I don't need to speak, but come on. It's piloting a mech. It's also me. We all know how these things end.
Sorry.
Alright, well, that should be enough of a speed run.
Good luck.
Okay, I should be able to manufacture an extra copy now. That's all I really wanted. Alright, let's do this. Oh yeah! We're in business. I will say though, I like the weapon loadout and wheel of Metal Wolf Chaos, even if it is a little ridiculous.
The enemy force is strengthening their suppression of Beverly Hills. This is due to information that leaked out regarding some millionaires who are amassing capital to fund the resistance. While the number of soldiers equipped with heavy firearms is great, if you pay higher attention to their attacks, they're no threat to your mobile armor. The verticals in this battle theater are violent. Consider the advantages and disadvantages in the geographical features as you destroy all the target areas in the town. This mission goes by the call name... Bring fashion back to the streets. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Alright, let's do
Enemy
this.
explosive devices are planted all over the city of Beverly Hills. Destroy all the bombs and liberate the town.
Roger that.
This is DNN's Peter McDonald reporting. What you're looking at is the heinous terrorist Metal Wolf as seen from the air. Just what will become of Beverly Hills and its stately mansions where the streets smell of money? Stay tuned as this camera and I bring you all the news you want to know.
Not him again.
Embed that journalist in the ground. Forget him and keep your mind on the mission,
Mr. President?
Bombs have been laid out all over town. Clean up the bombs while destroying the radar jamming stations. Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were used to develop new weapons for the military. That's a radar jamming station. If you destroy it, the bombs will surely show up on radar.
Oh, Lord! The National Guard troops have been defeated. Metal Wolf has annihilated the troops and plans to capture Beverly Hills. His endgame must be money. This could be the world's biggest heist.
Finally, the bombs are showing up on radar. Mr. President, that's a bomb. Didn't I just say, if approached carelessly, it will detonate? Don't be so lax.
Oh, this looks promising. The pride of the U.S. military. Blackhawks raise their ugly heads.
To control the music in America.
Now, not again! A battalion of troops has been defeated.
Oh, put a sock in it. Mr. President, I sense that you are preoccupied and your heart's not in it today. The defense strength is high against live ammunition. our jet, destroy all the bombs and liberate the town.
Another military position has been destroyed. My fellow Americans, support our troops with all your hearts.
Don't worry about his yammering commentary.
Damn, it's too high for me to hit. Dog, I'm surprised the flipping chain gun doesn't kill them.
Sequence, sir.
Figured that was the case. Damn. That's a feels bad. Can't believe I missed that one. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Ugh.
This.
Did I get them all? I don't think I got them all. Crap.
Sequencer. This.
I feel like I got that one, but I'm not entirely sure. Which means I probably didn't.
Sequencer.
No way they're at the top of the building, right? That'd be so bullshit.
Metal Wolf has infiltrated the garden of a big mansion, the home of international superstar Money Money Gold. What business does Metal Wolf have with a $3.2 billion man? Maybe he's going to take out a loan. Destroying the mansion. Add destruction of personal property to the breaking and entering charges. The U.S. Constitution is downright powerless against Metal Wolf's evil.
Use the terrain to jump high enough and then hover. Damn it!
Sequencer.
Damn it! Ugh. Okay. Damn it! We did it, holy shit. Alright, let's just blow up the last bomb.
Sample this. Sequencer. Sample this.
There was apparently another weapon around here. Did I already get it? No, I got one of them.
Sequencer.
Here we go. I forget if your boosters ever get an upgrade or not. It feels like they don't.
Sample this. Sequencer.
Damn, this fire is inaccurate.
Metal Wolf has control of the entire town.
Yippee!
Any further reporting is too dangerous. Our news team is seeking refuge. But our coverage of these events will continue. Because yes, the pen is still mightier than the sword. This has been Peter McDonald for DNN.
I'm sure those wealthy fat cats will repair the damage, making their homes even more beautiful than before. Nice work, Mr. President.
Damn! Aw, no. I completely missed a few of them. In liberating Beverly Hills, the president gained the financial support of some of America's wealthiest citizens who poured money into his campaign. Anti-Hawk sentiment had a new hero, and that hero's name was Michael Wilson. Later, Hollywood would bring his thrilling story to life in the blockbuster action biopic Metal Wolf, which topped box office charts for 42 weeks and won multiple Oscars. Naturally, the film's theme song and #1 single was penned by international superstar Manny Gold, one of Beverly Hills' own.
Any word from the Resistance?
Yes, I'll play it for you now.
Metal Wolf, we applaud and appreciate your efforts. Our membership has started to rise one brave soul at a time. I'm putting all my efforts into our activities, hoping that the day we revolt will come soon.
I'd like to see that day too.
Yeah. I feel like a mother hen here.
Okay, Mr. President. You best hurry and get to the next battle theater. The enemy while the number of the vertical, good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
There it is! The gun that costs way too much money to make. Alright, and with this, I have effectively won this game. It's over. You'll see what I mean soon enough. It's gonna be a shit show. It's a little less firepower, but it's energy rounds, which means enemies resist this a hell of a lot less. And we'll be able to tear them apart like it's just nothing. Okay, I'm fairly sure it's the Blackhawks that are affecting our things, so let's see. I think what I want to do next is develop the railguns, because the railguns are going to be some real good stuff. Although, yeah, word to the wise. Don't try to don't free civilians with railguns. That's just not gonna work. Okay, alright. I think we've been here for long enough. I'm gonna go get some dinner, and we'll reconvene for one more showing of Metal Wolf Chaos. Now that I have the gun of guns. Alright, in any cases, hopefully everyone's 4th of July has been going pretty well. Mine was a little bit crummy, but we're getting it back together for a really fucked up mecha show. Anywho, see you guys soon.